I tell you about good stuff in Chinatown.
When you say good stuff...
Heroin.
Excuse me, sir.
What's it all about, then? What's your mob at City and South investigating that originates with my sprinting courier?
Is he planning another run?
I don't know. He said he will be back soon, though.
Behold the chip chop note. It's a Chinese banker's draft. An underground system of banking, that's what we have here.
Do you know what happened to me if I found out that I'd taken that money from you, eh?
Yeah, I know what would happen to you, my son. You get drummed out the brownies.
Yeah, that's right. Look, we don't muck around, you know, when one of our own's been caught out. We're not the bleeding police. They'd love making an example out of me.
I don't believe this.
You love every minute of it.
What you have to ask yourself, Eddie, is can you afford to have integrity? I mean, don't pay the hospital and doctor's bills when you're crippled.
Gotta remember, it's difficult for a fella like you. Just been tossed on the scrap heap. You're gonna miss the job.
And he's not going to drop you in it, because if he drops you in it, he drops himself in it. And believe me, he's not going to make that mistake. He's much too smart.
Well, frankly, I don't think it's worth pursuing Mr. Webster any further. I mean, it's not as if we can prove the Krugerrands weren't bought by his father-in-law, can we?
And from now on, Jerry's in on the split. Well, his family.
Nicky, Hong Kong, photo phone.
I've got this fax. The chip chop note was sent by a 14K boss in Shatton New Territories. To him. Pang Wang Lu, a 14K boss in London. The note was for £50,000. Oh, they're sending us a photo of the Corvette I'm with too. Him. Shay Worley. A known 14K courier. They're keeping him under obs, and if he's heading in our direction, they'll let us know. As for him, he didn't get the heroin he paid for, and he didn't get his refund. If I was in his shoes, I'd be pretty fed up.
白面冇咗，呢樣又冇，嗰樣又冇，人哋俾人捉咗。我唔相信你寄咗嗰支支票。
睇啊，就同我講俾你中帶嚟治標俾你，而家喺氣又死咗啊！
咁樣嗰張支票梗係邊處？
我點知啊？或者警察收到咯。
A chip chop note. Chinese underground banking system. Oh, I've heard of it, but it's the first time I've seen any evidence of it.
It's for £50,000.
In payment for Ma Young debt.
Well, it doesn't say what the payment was for, according to our experts. Just that it was sent by a Benny Ping from Shatton New Territories. No indication as to the identity of your dead Chinese friend, I'm afraid.
Well, I think I might have a lead on that. A container ship out of Hong Kong berthed at Tilbury has got a crewman missing ashore, Billy Chung.
Really?
好啊好啊，我打電話俾你哋，我可以叫佢哋寄第二個指標俾你。
我唔會要第二張支票，我唔相信佢哋寄咗嗰張支票。我要50千磅嘅可樂音，做1星期內，我唔可以俾人槍劫。槍劫我嘅人咧，要揾聲明嚟賠償。係，今次要送1公斤，一定要1個星期之內送貨。你要收我幾多錢？
Thank you for the lovely meal.
It's a pleasure. It's just a shame I couldn't get those tickets to that piano recital. But we could go another time. Maybe I could give you a ring next week.
Annie, would you like to come in for a coffee?
What about your sister?
There aren't any lights on. She must still be out with her boyfriend. sorry it took so long. Shall I put something else on?
No, I better go in a moment.
We only just got here. I wish my sister wouldn't leave things like that lying around. I thought you were leaving.
I changed my mind. I mean, what is so absolutely and utterly amazing is how very much we have in common. We're both fascinated by antiquity. We both adore Marla. We're both vegetarians. We both get withdrawal symptoms if we don't finish at least one cryptic crossword puzzle a day. And guess what? Her mother's first name is Dora, and my mother's second name is also Dora. And we...
Arnie, all I asked was a very simple question. Now, look, did you get your leg over? And if so, what was the sex like?
We both share the same birthday. And you won't believe this because this is really weird. Her Uncle Edward was stationed in Cyprus after the last war with the British Army and might well have known my mother's first cousin.
I think we can take it the sex was pretty sensational, Andrew.
嚇，先生係咪天使嚟嘅？係喺香港去倫敦，BA 408次。嚇 ，OK。哦，搞掂㗎啦，嚇，多謝晒，拜拜。
小姐，我係香港海關，我想睇下頭先嗰位先生嗰張機票嘅資料。
好，先得啦。
Nicky. His flight touches down between 5 and 6 on Thursday.
Do they know whether he's carrying or not?
No, they don't.
You say you got 3 of these concerns in East London, yeah?
Don't worry, Eddie. Everything's registered for VAT.
The way he carries on, you think he coughed up for everything he flogs.
So if this yard belongs to you, who's this Mike Maloney character then?
Oh, just a personal friend. Wasn't he, Mr. Webster?
Where did you tell George you were going?
I didn't have to tell him anything. He knows about us. We have this understanding.
Well, you haven't told him.
I've said I didn't have to. He doesn't mind. Just as long as we don't frighten the horses. That's his attitude. What's the matter? Lost interest. Only a thrill when it's illicit, is it?
This must have cost you an arm and a leg. When you've melted the Krugerrands down, who do you flog the stuff onto?
Ah, that's my problem.
All you have to do is carry the coins through customs. And Tommy's coming with you to show you the ropes. And also, because he's managed to get his end away with the receptionist at the hotel. Hey? What? Very keen on a young lady, aren't we, Thomas? Just what the doctor ordered, I gather.
I don't know why you're so worried about bringing the coins through. I know Jersey's not in the EC, but customs wouldn't be interested. And unless they had some intelligence on you. Or if you had some form.
Eddie, don't worry about it. Now then, what did you tell your missus about this trip to Jersey you lying sod? Come on, what'd you tell her?
She knows I got pally with you through Jerry, so I just said. You had a second home there and had invited me across to play golf.
Almost the truth. But you don't want to make a habit of that, my son. Tell you the truth. That's a very dangerous game.
So, how long do you think you'll be away?
Oh, just a couple of days. I should be back before you get back from your long haul.
Eddie?
What?
I was going to tell you before, but I wasn't sure how you'd take it. I'm not coming back on the return trip. I thought I'd take a week's break in Sydney.
Yeah, well, you could do with a break.
Well, let's face it, we both could.
Suze, you'd tell me if there was someone else, wouldn't you?
Don't be silly.
Don't worry, I won't hang around. I'll take a pill. Jump off a bloody cliff rather than wait until you have to carry me to the toilet.
Don't talk like that.
Be scared, Susan. Be scared. I'm gonna make sure you're okay financially and every other way. Don't worry. Got it all sussed. Really have. I really have.
I thought I'd seen the last of you.
No such luck, darling. Listen, while you're at it, see if you can rustle up someone halfway decent for me, mate, here, and then we'll see you later at your place, shall we?
You. Wow. I was travelling with a work of art.
Coins are on order. We're all set up for tomorrow.
Is your girlfriend generally as nervous as she was just now?
June? Well, got a lot to be nervous about, hasn't she, Junie? She's done time for embezzlement. Gave a false name, forged the references to get the job if the management found out. I suppose she thinks she'll be out on her ear.
Well, she must trust you to have confided in you like that.
Well, let's just put that down to a moment of weakness, shall we?
I hope you haven't confided in her.
Don't confide in anyone. And I don't like answering questions.
Look, this foursome you're trying to fix up for us tonight, do you mind if I take a rain check? Only I don't feel too good and, anyway...
Yeah, you feel guilty about the wife, yeah.
Well, just call me old-fashioned, Tommy.
Yeah? What if she'd feel guilty about you when she's sunning herself on a beach in Sydney?
It's Mrs. Susanna Barton. She's booked in with the airline on stopover, bound for Sydney. Are you sure she's not on the hotel? It's just that she's expecting me to call. Okay, thanks anyway.
the same number again, OK?
Sure, no problem.
Afternoon. Diane Ralston.
Afternoon.
Kevin Butcher.
I think I better warn you. The sighting there is pretty horrendous, and the smell is something else. There you go, then. It's not been weighed yet. There's about 5 tusks. There's feet, there's innards. Looks like the animal's cut up with something like a chainsaw. Last consignment I saw like this was gorillas, with a whole crate full of heads and hands. It's a big market for hands in the Middle East. Use them as ashtrays. Well, this little lot arrived last week. Consignment described as soapstone bowls and wooden carvings.
Right. Well, we better have a deco and see what the computer brings up.
Hey, I don't know whether it's the beer down here or what, but my stomach hasn't been right since I left Whitley Gate.
Right. Feed in the airway bill number, 2080. Right. Let's see which store our crate should have been collected from. B3A.
No, it's put in the wrong stone.
I wonder if that was accidentally or on purpose.
Delivered to Jonas Mabudu.
All that stuff in that warehouse. I mean, everything looks the same. So if a loader accidentally on purpose puts something in the wrong stove, only he will find it. Because only he knows. It's the favourite method of shed rip-offs, that.
So you think it could be down to a bent loader, then?
Well, it could be. But if it is, he's probably heard that we found it. So he'll be keeping a very low profile.
Who's the recipient?
It's a Diplo consignment.
Which means you can't prosecute, can you?
Not if he's on the Court of St. James list. But then, a lot of embassy employees who aren't accredited diplomats act as though they are. So prosecuting them shouldn't be a problem. Anyway, I should know more about him when the shipping agent contacts the embassy tomorrow. I'm hungry. Hurry up.
Hello, this is Expeditors International. Could I speak to a Mr. Jonas Mabudu, please? It's about a consignment of soapstone bowls and statuary that was delivered last week, and... Yes, it's definitely a diplomatic consignment. I've got the documentation in front of me. Okay, could you call me back on this number, then? What's the number?
081.
081?
570-1278.
570-1278. Okay, thanks very much. Nobody there knows anything about it. Well, what about Mr. Mabudu? I mean...
He's not a diplomat. He chauffeurs one of our finance attachés, Mr. Benjamin O'Wiley. And they're in Paris at the moment till the end of the week.
He's in Paris till the end of the week. Okay, thanks.
Just have to put it on hold until the weekend?
snapshot's a bit fuzzy, and according to Hong Kong, it's not a good likeness.
And you expect him to be carrying smack in a camcorder? Which, of course, has nothing whatsoever to do with the fact that my sprinting courier of a couple of weeks back also flew in from Hong Kong and was also carrying smack in a camcorder.
I was just about to get to that. We're now pretty certain that there is a connection between them.
We're supposed to be working on the same side, you know. I mean, for Christ's sake, anyone would think we're the baddies here.
Oh, look, I know you lot are upset because you think this should be your job. But who was it that let the first courier do a runner? Whose neck did he slip? Hong Kong are going to see him onto the aircraft. What we need is for passport control to point him out to you and then for you to tail him and pass him over to us.
You're calling it Operation what?
Butterfingers. Oh.
Operation what?
Ginseng. And the courier's name is Xie Hua Ling. You will try not to lose him for us, won't you?
His name's Xie Hua Ling, and he's due in the morning.
You must be joking.
Look, don't give me a hard time about it. It's all I've got. If you do spot him, can you hold him at the check and point us in his direction?
You'll be lucky.
Right. Let's say the plane arrives on time between 5 and 6. We can assume it's going to take about 2 hours for him to get to either of the other addresses, but we can only guess that he'll either make for the principal's London address or the Red Dragon. That's why we've got to keep an eyeball on Mr. Liu here. Remember, it's his smack, so we've got to assume that wherever he is, that's where the drop's going to be. So from now on, we're going to keep ourselves glued to him like the proverbial corn plaster.
Hey! Hey,唔得啦！食得！攞出去！收起收起！衰人，50啊，9萬。好。
It's your early morning alarm call, Miss Ralston.
It suits him, doesn't it?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
No, that's not him, Kevin.
Diana's passport's been checked.
I don't care if his bloody urine's been checked. I'm telling you, that's not him.
Hi, can I exchange this with sterling, please?
You're just paranoid because we lost the last one.
But if we lose this one, we'll never live it down. And you're going to have to resign.
I'm going to have to resign.
I was right. This man's name is Sanshay Ling, not Shewa Ling. It's the wrong bloody man, Kevin. Find out. I want all areas of exit covered. Cars, underground, buses, the lot!
There he is, that's him!
Kevin! It's not him! He doesn't look a bit like the guy in the photo!
The photo looked like shit! Sorry, ladies. Shit! Follow that cab. Customs exit. Sorry.
Christ! I'm telling you, it's not him. We're gonna...
That cab we're following, same outfit as yours, is it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Yell your control and ask him to ask that cabbie where he's taking that fare, will you?
OK. Delta 5-4 to control. Can you tell me where Charlie 2-3 is setting his job down, please?
God! Just wait till I get my hands on those guys in immigration. Come on!
He's setting him down in Gerald Street.
God for that. Oh, what a stroke of luck.
I get something right, it's a stroke of luck. You get something right, it's a stroke of genius.
Leaving Heathrow. Suspect heading for Gerrard Street. Repeat, suspect heading for Gerrard Street.
What's he doing here?
That old bill business, I imagine.
The man lives out in Essex. He must have got up at the crack of dawn. Hasn't he got any home life? Is he a total workaholic? I don't believe this. That bloody idiot's arresting my principal.
Foxtrot 1? Yes, yes. Suspect turning left into Mike Street.
Yes, got that. Jerry, suspect entering M for Mike Street. Knock him.
Don't try and run, or I'll break your legs, you understand? Let's go for a walk, shall we?
That's exactly the same concealment we saw with the other courier.
Don't try and deny that this note is addressed to you, because this officer has read it. It's for £50,000 and was sent to you by a Mr. Benny Ping of Shatty New Territories and was found on the murdered body of a seaman called Billy Chung.
Excuse me, sir. Bill Adams is here. He's in your office.
You told me you were investigating a VAT fraud. And you neglected to tell me that you knew the identity of the man this note was meant for. And I'd still be trying to ascertain his identity if I hadn't shown it to this officer. Bill, you're guilty of withholding evidence in the investigation of a murder.
With all due respect, Ray, that's a load of absolute bollocks, and you know it. The worst you can sling at me is that I was being slightly economical with the truth. And anyway, all this evidence I've got, I would have given you, and I'd knocked this mob. I told that to Nicky, didn't I, Nicky?
Absolutely. That's exactly what he said.
Well, how do you know this chip-chop note was a refund for heroin that was never delivered?
I got it through an informant. The whole Billy Chung story.
I want a word with your informant.
Now, Ray, you know better than that. Just unnick my principal.
He's not nicked. He's just helping with inquiries.
Oh, so you're no nearer finding out who actually did murder Billy Chong?
all the information I have and anything that arises out of it.
Taxi!
Gave us the wrong bloke. Luckily, I saw the real bloke in the distance heading for the cabs. So me and Di legged it for the cabs, got in, followed him all the way to Gerrard Street.
Look, shut it, Kevin. It's a message from the shipping agent. Someone's made some inquiries about the elephant cargo. Right. Better get down there. Come on.
Oh, right. See you later.
See ya. Yep, see ya. It was from some bloke from a haulage firm in Kent. Oh, wait a minute, I wrote the name down somewhere. Ah, here we are. Simpsons, they're called.
How'd you know it was in Kent?
Well, because when I hung up, it rung a bell. They've collected a couple of other consignments.
Have you got the docs of those consignments?
No, they're long gone. It was sometime last year.
So what did he want to know, this bloke?
Well, he said that he'd expected a call to pick up the stuff last weekend and he was wondering what had happened. So I said it had only just been dug out, like it was in the wrong stow, and that I tried belling Mr. Mabutu at the embassy, and they said he was away until the weekend. He said that explains a lot and rung off.
Cracking. You did terrific.
Yeah, well, it's good to know I've done terrific, but when am I going to get paid for this consignment? I mean, how was I supposed to know they were smuggling an elephant?
Don't worry about it. You'll get paid, all right? Oh, do you remember whereabouts in Kent?
No, it was sometime last year.
All right, thanks. We'll have to let our fingers do the walking, Kevin, eh?
There's no point in you continuously denying that you knew about the heroin in the camcorder. What I'm saying is, whether you cooperate with us or not, Pang Wang Lu is still expecting you to contact him, isn't he? He paid £50,000 for a quarter kilo of heroin. He's going to expect a result. All I'm asking you to do is make a controlled telephone call to him. Tell him you went to the restaurant, but when you saw him come out with a policeman, you thought, under the circumstances...
But I don't even know who Pang Wang Lu is.
Okay. Look, you have your coffee. Have a smoke. And think again about all I've told you. Okay?
Mr. Adams, Mr. Birch, leave the interview room. Interview terminated 12:35.
If he doesn't make that call soon, old Lou's going to get the wind up, isn't he?
Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Put a gun to his head?
So how long do you think he'll get for this then, eh? 10 to 12 years? Don't envy him, do you? Being banged up. Sharing a cell and a bucket with some very unsavoury characters. I mean, look at him. He's young, he's fit. We're like bees round a honey pot. What sort of physical condition do you think he'll be in when he gets out, eh? Phew. Mind you, you've got to admire his loyalty. While he's banged up, old Pang Wang Lu's living the life of Riley. It's always the little fella that gets screwed, isn't it?
10 to 12 years. And if I make the call?
We'll tell the court that you cooperated with us.
But Pang Wang Lu?
We'll never, ever know.
睇，目前冇乜方便，同時我需要見一個人。你俾你嘅電話號碼我打返俾你啦。
係嗰個電話號碼係071-408-2390。好。OK， 我等你電話。OK，bye。
You did good.
Bit of a dump for embassy people to be mixed up with.
Not a bad place to get up to no good, though, eh? It's miles away from anywhere.
It looks as though no one's at home. Do you want to go and have a look round?
Nah. There could be someone in one of those outbuildings, and those dogs barking will bring them out. Now, what we'll do is make some inquiries about who runs this enterprise. Our punter should be back from Paris in the next couple of days. He'll arrange to collect the consignment, and by then, we'll have our team prepared.
Bill, it's parked outside the Sue Chan Wholesalers, 28 Croxton Street, W10.
So, what do you know about the Shuchan wholesalers?
They deliver food to lots of shops and restaurants. They deliver to the Red Dragon.
Why would Pang Wang Lu want to go there?
Well, Shuchan, he's a distributor.
You mean a heroin distributor? 14K man? Now, the smack's been taken out, and it's been dummied with an innocuous substance. It's been fitted with an electronic device, so that when it's opened, we'll hear it. Now, all you've got to do is to make sure you give it to Pang Wang Lu. Now, we're going to drop you at the nearest tube station, and a colleague of mine will follow you at some distance to the address. There's no need to worry. 12 customs officers and half a dozen armed policemen are on your side, okay? Look, you'll be safer now than you'll ever be, and will ever be in your life again, okay?
食啦！係有睇過你嘅樣啊！開波係咁啊！嚟我哋飲食啦！有冇睇過呢度嘅咧？靚女仔！哇！嚟啊！我哋去玩啊！我哋去度玩下啦，你好嚟啊！玩你唔使怕嘅，係老細都係咁玩啦。一齊上嚟！你真係靚啊你啊！
Bill, there's no point us going through the rear and you coming through the front. So we just collide on the stairs. So what we're going to do is we'll go through a window via roof extension up here.
Stand by. Our man arriving front entrance.
Right.
唔該晒，唔該晒。唔該唔該。
Leave it to us. We'll go in first, okay? I know this Chinese lot. They'll probably be tooled up with knives and machetes.
So yours, pal.
Có quay làm lòi. Yang lòi hoàng. Quan soi tông. Quắc chân soi. London. Si coi. Tông làm.
Right, that's fine.